Hey Tubies, I was contacted by witchnme11 to do another reading for her. She wanted me to do a financial spread or financial reading for her, and thought I would oblige her to it. I haven't, you're gonna have to forgive me a little bit, I haven't been doing spreads in a while. I don't know if my mind's in the wrong place. So yeah, I got all my graduation done. That's all done with. But I got this new spread, the Essential Wicca Tarot. I still have to use a little book because many of the cards in here just don't make sense. They're just random pictures. And if y'all know me in any way, I like to use the pictures for interpretation. So she wanted me to do a finances reading, and I just recently learned how to do the Celtic Cross spread, so I thought I would give that a try. Hopefully not run into any cards that I don't know the meaning to, because tarot's all a game, isn't it? The card representing the querent is the Mother of Pentacles. A very grounded person. People like to help her as much as she can. See that in the picture. Help her out as much as he can. She's usually regarded as someone who's highly respected. The card that crosses is the Time card. What she should take a look at is let time run its course. Let the universe be sure to do its thing to get your finances. You always need to be sure to look at your crossing card. That's one card that usually most people don't see. The foundation is the Three of Swords. It usually means something of stress, something of turmoil, hardships, etc. Saw the card. Very interesting deck. The next card being the near future is the Sage of Cups. Someone who has achieved great emotional stability, or a height of power, of course, or a height of power of knowledge. Perhaps in the near future you will have an abundance of easy flowing money, perhaps. Should I that card or not? For the Crown card, which usually represents what is seeping through the question that the querent isn't aware of, we have the Four of Swords. What I get to this card is there's going to be a break from the casual everyday life. Much like a castle building, it's all the same, but eventually you will come. It's all stone wall, but eventually you will come to a point where you hit a break in the wall, where you can relax your eyes a little bit. So this card tells me you'll get some form of a little break in there. Past influences is the Eight of Swords, where you've tried to go get help and people just kind of scorn you for it. People don't agree with you, perhaps. Things of that nature. The next card being the Querent. Usually represents the Querent again. we have the Lovers. In this Lovers card, things are happening that you think are fun, are fun. We all know in this card it is fun. But they're not really paying attention to what's going on around them. Be sure to stop every now and again and check on what's going on, Don't have too much fun, basically, with your money. But always be sure to, watch out, which I'm not really one to talk. But outside influences are the Three of Wands. Don't know if you two will allow nudity, but anyway. A great symbol of power. People around you want to help. They want you to I'm at a loss of words, sorry. Ask others for help, basically. Whether you may need it or not is beyond me, but that's what they want you to do. Your hopes and fears is the Nine of Swords. What I get from this card is you want help, but you don't want to have to submit yourself to something or somebody. As she's doing in this card, she has to submit herself to the king, which she doesn't really want to do all nude and open. Ultimately, here's what happens. The Two of Vessels. The Two of Vessels is a major arcana card. I'm trying to put down the cards. And if you've ever seen this card, you know it's temperance. Temperance meaning patience. Patience and time together means you need to just... Perhaps the gods want you to suffer for a while, but it won't last forever. It will change. So don't be too, frightened. There's something to be learned from this. I'm seeing many of swords in here. Swords are a symbol of action, or defense, or leadership, or basically, alright, I'm tired of this, So action, we need to all turn to take some sort of action in order to clear up the situation. So, I don't have very much to say about anything else. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and show you this real quick. That is basically your spread. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I haven't done readings in a while. So if y'all want anybody else to have a reading as well, please send them my way. I need all the practice I can get. I have learned a few new spreads I'd like to show y'all. So please, feel free to send me a request. But midsummer's coming. Y'all have a safe midsummer, or Litha, and have a blessed week.